Hey everybody, this is Corey here with Casual EDC, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Cold Steel Pro-Lite. Start off with a little bit of a size comparison. Here we have the Benchmade 940-2, and we also have a Victorinox Cadet, which is the 84mm model. So as you can see here, it is a pretty large knife. It's definitely much larger than the Cadet here, and you're looking at about the same overall length as the Benchmade 940. Your Cold Steel Pro-Lite is going to come in at an overall length of 8 inches with a 3.5 inch blade and a 3.125 inch cutting edge. Your handle is 4.5 inches long and is made of glass-filled nylon, and your blade is using German 4116 stainless steel. This is a cold steel made in Taiwan, and it utilizes the Cold Steel Triad lock, which is essentially a beefier and much better back lock. This guy comes in 3 different blade shapes. Here I have the clip point version. It also comes in a Tonto and a sport clip is what it's called. The sport clip has an opening hole instead of a thumb stud and a pretty uniquely shaped blade. Blade stock on this guy is coming in at just under 1/8 of an inch thick at 0.12 inches, and it tapers down to a pretty thin point. It's not super thin, but it's still robust enough to get the job done. It is utilizing a hollow grind, which gets you pretty thin behind the edge, regardless of having a thicker blade stock. So as you can see, it comes down very thin, and Cold Steel puts a great edge on their knives directly from the factory. This guy is super sharp out of the box. I have not stropped it, I have not done anything to it, and it is still like a razor. Moving on to the handle, it is coming in at 0.49 inches thick, and if I didn't say already, it is made of glass-filled nylon. And that makes this nice and light, coming in at 3.2 ounces. So 3.5 inches of blade for 3.2 ounces. It's a pretty good trade-off. It is thumb stud deployment. It is a manual knife, and you are utilizing a tip-up carry only, right or left, and the thumb stud can be switched around with just the use of a flathead screwdriver to accommodate left-handers as well. So this knife is interesting because the steel's not amazing. The handle material's not amazing. Both are good. You get plenty of knife. It's a full-size EDC. It fits the hand pretty well. Yeah, you get a little bit of a hot spot right here on my ring finger, but for the most part, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good work knife if you just wanted a beater. But what really separates this knife from a lot of other beater knives is that you can find this guy for $22 or $23 typically on Blade HQ and other websites. These go on sale all the time, and they drop down to literally it's $21 or $22 before you pay shipping and tax and all that. And you're getting Cold Steel craftsmanship with the super strong Triad lock. You will break this handle material before that lock fails. And the way that works is that you can see there's a stop pin in here, which is not typical for a lockback design. So you need to press the lock here. That lifts out of the way, and you still have a catch in there for the lockback, but you also have the stop from the stop pin. So even if the lock begins to fail, it has to fail through the stop pin as well before the blade is going to have any problems. So this guy, you really don't have to worry about breaking. They've hung like hundreds of thousands of pounds off of these locks and never broken them. Go check out Cold Steel's YouTube channel to see their testing, and Blade HQ did a video a long time ago testing out different locking mechanisms as well. My overall thoughts on this knife are that it is amazing for the price. You're going to come out and pay $22 to $30 at the most if you happen to not catch it on a sale. And for that, you're getting good heat-treated German stainless steel with a really sharp factory edge on it. On the lightweight handle material that's got a good amount of texture to it but isn't super aggressive. It's not going to tear up your pocket. You have a Cold Steel pocket clip here, which is typically really strong with its retention. But I haven't had any problems with this one coming in and out of the pocket. This guy has been taken apart and cleaned, but centering you get on here is pretty good. It's a little bit favoring the clip side. Not much you can do on a lockback knife. And yeah, my overall thoughts are just that this is a really good bang for your buck. To put it in perspective, a Victorinox Cadet is going to cost you somewhere around $30. $30 to $40, depending on if you're going to get a limited edition. things like that. They can run upwards of 60 even. And a Benchmade 940 is going to run you in the mid hundreds to the 200 range, depending on if you get it directly from Benchmade or a dealer. So when you're getting a very similarly sized knife to the Benchmade 940 here, materials are subpar, sure, but you're getting a knife with an almost indestructible lock, with a really good edge geometry and a great grind, and it's only for $22, $23. I don't think I can endorse this knife enough. This is the knife that I keep in my truck. This is a, oh shit, I forgot a knife. Pardon my language there, but it's the emergency knife, so to speak. It is the knife that's there in case I forget one, in case I need to break down anything or anything while I'm out. I'm not worried about damaging this blade. I'm not worried about breaking the lock. I'm not worried about this knife failing on me. If anything's going to happen, it's just going to get dull, and I can always resharpen it. Overall, I highly recommend the Cold Steel Pro-Lite. It fits the hand pretty well, pretty good ergonomics, coming in at a full-size EDC here with 8 inches overall and a 3.5 inch blade. Nice and light at 3.2 ounces, and just a great bang for your buck. Hope you guys enjoy. Please go and grab one of these if you haven't, especially if you're on a budget. This guy is going to beat out a ton of knives for that price range. It is hard to do better than this. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate all the support. Check out the giveaway as well. I'm not sure exactly when we're going to be closing that, but make sure to get in on it while you can. Thanks so much, guys, and have a great day.